Call 617 Big Ed High.
Dick Radatz is here with us. Nice to see you, Richard. Good to see you.
Nice to be back here at Star Wars.
That's right. It's like the bar scene, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's just like it.
The bar scene from Star Wars, and the monster's here, and of course, he's the little guy in the middle. And you made a good point that it looks like these penny rolls are lower, and they have.
And your caller still gets 400.
Yeah, but you don't tell them.
No, I won't. I won't.
This is the best way to get ratings, I've found. Just give away cash.
Give away anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
you
good.
Give away anything.
Cash is the best because the boss gets really mad when we do that. Dick Radatz, for those of you that don't know, and there really shouldn't be many of you out there that don't know the legend behind this guy. This is a guy who could really bring it. This is the best reliever the Red Sox ever had, maybe ever.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
In the history of the ball club. And when you came in, a sense of relief came over.
No play on words.
A sense of relief came over Red Sox fans because it was in good hands. You ERA in the twos, low twos, on many occasions.
Yeah.
You had a knack for coming in, and you were unafraid of doing ridiculous amounts of work, including both ends of a doubleheader.
Well, there was no such thing as short relievers. No, the short relief meant seventh inning on.
Yeah, you went 9 one time in relief.
I went 9 twice. Yeah, 17th inning both games. Yeah.
In relief, 9 innings.
But what you expect for a lousy $15,000 a year?
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was like back then.
Sure.
And some questions for you concerning this year's Red Sox. There are a lot of questions for this team. What do you think the biggest gaping hole is with this club?
Well, I'm not so sure. Of course, the outfield, there isn't really a... Shane Mack is obviously the only proven quote-unquote outfielder of the bunch. I really like Pemberton. I hope he comes through. Mm-hmm. He looks like he's got a lot of sock, and I saw him down at Pawtucket last year, and he looked very good. I hope he can keep it up, and it appears he's having a good spring. I think the Valentin thing will blow over. John's a quality guy, and I know there's a lot of people out there say, well, for $3.5 million, you should play anywhere they tell you. Mm-hmm. I understand that thinking, but if you know the guy, he felt himself being pushed out by a guy that I think if you were to pin him down, he'd probably tell you was a better defensive shortstop than he is. And they've been grooming this kid for a couple of years in Garciaparra. And now they're talking about the other kid coming up maybe next year and taking the second base job. Sadler.
Yeah.
And so Valentin says, well, this being the case, I've given you 5 quality years. Give me a little extension on what you've given me. I understand that, and I don't blame him for that, especially the way baseball is in this day and age. Everything's extended contracts, so he wants a little piece of that. I think he deserves it, but he'll show up every day and play hard.
The thing about Valentin over the years is that he has been a great Fenway Park hitter. He's also been incredible against left-handed pitching. The problem is you don't really see a lot of left-handed pitching at Fenway.
Not anymore. No, we did when we were playing. We'd see quite a bit, but you're right. You don't see much anymore. But he's a good 285, 290 hitter, Mike, and he's going to hit you 25 home runs. He's just got too much pride not to show up every day. He's gonna do a good job.
Yeah, he's a good player. Oh, by the way, Dick, we had Rico in here last night, and we have
Who was that?
Rico Petrocelli.
Oh yeah,
remember him, right?
Oh sure.
This is the Fenway pop-up book. We had him.
I love this book.
You got to write really little, but if you could sign somewhere near the mound, this is something we're going to sell.
How about by the bullpen?
Yeah, on the bullpen, would be great. We're going to sell this to Norm Risha eventually for $10,000 once we get everybody's signature on it. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get everybody.
Run to the bank in a hurry with that
That's
check.
Pretty small for a guy your size.
I know it.
Look at that, everybody.
Dainty little hands.
Can you see that over there, Cam 4? He's signed near the bullpen, the smallest Dick Radatz, and we're going to get the biggest autograph ever out of you.
There you go.
The fans right now, the ticket prices went up at Fenway Park, and Valentin and Mo. But I mean, is there going to be a product out there? It's scary to me.
Maury and I were talking about it at the break. Is there a pitcher that you can go to when it's crunch time? There's some good arms on this staff, but nobody's a proven winner. Mm-hmm. I mean, an 18-12 type of guy. Wakefield will win 6, lose 5. Win 5, lose 4.
That was my question.
Yeah. So, it just goes on and on. Gordon, he's a 500 pitcher, has been his entire career. Mm-hmm. I personally think he throws too many breaking balls, and he's got a great curveball. But you can't make a steady diet because eventually you're going to slip with one, and bing, and that's happened to him. Seeley and the other kid, his name escapes, Supan.
Yeah, question marks because they're
both question marks, and the bullpen give them a thrill down there too. So there's some big question marks in the pitching staff.
Maury, what else were you talking to the monster about during the break? You guys weren't talking.
We went
about
over
me.
the hitters. Yeah.
Oh, you weren't talking about me bad about me behind my back, were you?
That came into focus, but it was very brief.
Do you like chicken pot pie?
Oh, sure.
See, Maury's always
That's
got
my
the
favorite.
See, Maury will ask you the question no one else will ask you. Monster.
Chicken pot pie, if it was up at the old Manchester Union Lead-In dinner. Remember that?
Is that a good place?
Oh, the best chicken pot pie in the world, but it's gone anymore.
Dinty Moore.
Dinty Moore?
Yeah. Dinty Moore.
Trust me.
But where's the crust? Where do you get the crust? Chicken pot pie is supposed to have
Stumped
crust.
you, Maury. Yeah, supposed to, yeah.
Tough to get in a can.
I know, yeah. There you go, Maury. See?
Maury, you got to get in touch with yourself a little bit.
Yeah, but not
If you
during the
say so.
show, okay? Not during the show. Leo in Situate, you are our very first phone caller.
Hi, I think I got it figured out. The 344 pennies in commemoration of Ted Williams' batting average.
No, if you're going to talk batting average, let's talk Bill Terry, all right?
But Ted was 342 anyway.
Lifetime?
I think so.
he was 344.
344 is right.
Yeah, I think Babe Ruth was 340.
No, Stan Musial was 342.
There you go.
Babe
Ruth was 343.
This is your stuff.
I nail
you know
it?
this stuff, too.
No, you did not nail the pennies.
Oh, you're way off.
Bill Terry, does that bring a number to mind?
Bill Terry was three.
No, not his lifetime. There were more pennies in here than anyone ever hit for lifetime average. That tells you at least there's more than 367 in there.
So there's got to be Bill Terry
But
424.
there's a few people that hit more than what those pennies did in one season, though.
Yeah. One of them was Ty Cobb.
424.
No, I'm sorry. You don't get the pennies.
Alrighty.
That's all right, Leo. Don't worry about it.
I won't. I just wanted to say hi to Dick, and
Thank you,
he
Leo.
made life interesting as a youth. Him and Yaz were about the only thing I had to root for. And I still remember that. I think it was a 64 Red Sox yearbook with that split caption with him in the wind-up.
65, I think.
65, was it?
Was it 65? The red cover. You were on the
That's
cover.
right.
Yeah, it was a red book, right?
Yeah.
And they had
Sequence picture?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
He was the
65.
greatest.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was fun to
65
watch.
saves if he was around today.
I used to hope the other Red Sox pitchers would suck a little bit so you'd come in. Just so I could see you whip that fastball at somebody.
Well, he had personality, and, back then, he was my hero.
Well, thank
really
you. I
was.
appreciate that.
Mine too. Yeah, I remember 1964 when I got your autograph with Jim Bouton. I made sure I got yours first because I didn't care about the Yankees at all.
He was too busy writing.
I didn't care about him,
Yeah.
Yankees. Ugh. Rick is in Concord, New Hampshire. Hello, Rick.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I just have some comments. I'm a loyal Red Sox fan, and every year I get let down, and I just...
Is Rick sleeping? Or?
Rick.
Yeah, well, it's late,
There we go.
Okay, what I was saying is Dan Duquette, is making a lot of decisions that aren't making a lot of fans happy, getting rid of Clemens and Canseco. But then we keep on hearing about the farm system, and how promising that should be. And I'm just wondering, what's your perspective on that? Do you think this farm system is going to bring some wins and maybe a championship to the Boston area?
Oh yeah, Dick, the rebuilding process. I mean, we've heard about it, the way Dan Duquette does things. Is it working? Are there people on the farm?
Well, there are people on the farm. I was a little surprised they sent Pavano out so early. Were you? Carl Pavano, they sent him out already. I was a little surprised at that. I didn't think they'd keep him on the ball club, but I thought maybe they want to take a little longer look. Because the time or two he's pitched, he looked pretty good. But getting back to the caller, I'll go back to Valentin. This decision to put him at second base, I don't think surprised a lot of people. It was his timing. I think he should have done it in the wintertime. Gotten it out of the way so everybody, when spring training opened, had been on the same page. I think that he sort of embarrassed John a little bit in public, if you will, when all the press was there and everybody was looking at the ball club. I think it should have been done in December, November, January.
When things are real quiet.
When things are a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
Bring John in, tell him what they want to do. And I think John said so much, that much when he talked to the press. If we'd have taken care of this a little bit earlier, I'd have felt a little bit better about it.
Well,
But I think we got to give Duquette a little bit more time. Is this his fourth season now?
Yes.
Yeah.
This will be his fourth, yeah.
There's some, I see this on another show a couple weeks ago. All of baseball is going to have to bring their talent from within from now on. There's not enough pitching. I'm sure they tried to peddle Valentin. They said as much. what are they going to get for him? Another second baseman? Well, they got second baseman.
Yeah,
they got Fry.
like Kirk McCaskill or somebody. You know,
well, you're not going to get a pitcher of any quality because whoever's got one's going to keep him.
Sure.
You know, and even the Atlanta Braves don't have too much pitching.
No.
You know, so there's not that much pitching out there. The people that've got him are going to keep him, and that's what probably the biggest single need of the Red Sox right now. So Valentin stays where he's at. Duquette's timing was a little poor. It's been a little poor in some other cases too, but I would give him a chance. He's a bottom line guy, and isn't that what sports is all about now?
It is now, unfortunately. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with Dick Radatz, the monster. And I'm going to arm wrestle you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to challenge you.
The only arm lifting I do at this time of the evening is eating my frozen yogurt and watching you.
Frogert, we'll be right back.